Walter Stark. Well, isn't this cute? A hat like this? I bet you want one too, with a propeller on top. Well, believe it or not, this is a real skull cap. It's not a yarmulke, as is worn in the Jewish faith, or the skull caps worn in the papacy and around Rome. This is serving in a very, very different function. It's holding my head together, or it's holding my skull, which has been stapled, covered the way it is. I had a biopsy, which was not very eventful, but I have to tell you I learned a lot between caregiving and caretaking. The people in NYU Medical Center, from the neurosurgeon Eric M. Parker and his associates, to each and every one of the nurses, everyone who served in the neurosurgery unit of the Tisch building on the 12th floor, amazing people, truly amazing in terms of the dedication. Now you hear any patient who's been operated on talk about the miracles of modern science, but until you experience what this is, you can't possibly talk about it. Of course, I will say, as I said in the column, that there still is a difference between eating in a hospital and a prison. The prison food is better, and so is the Army. But you can't really fault them for this, because they really are trying. I have to tell you, one of the greatest experiences I had was, again, meeting one of the religious counselors. In this instance, Rabbi Mordecai Katz, an interesting man, who I bored silly with talking about the blog, and hoped, as I said in my article, that I've made him a converted blog reader. This was quite an experience. This week there were important things going on. I was in the hospital Sunday, and this wonderful American, this great patriot, Karl Rove, finally got his comeuppance. I said his comeuppance. He had to leave the Bush administration, because if he didn't leave now, we'd remember all too well and take another 20 points of voting away from this current administration ridiculous group. Rove, without question, from his college days on, has been a conscientious objector to everything American and constructive in this country. He has been a disgrace to the administration, a liar actively in everything he said, a provocateur, an exaggerator, and I'm glad to see him going. Glad. Of course, maybe if I didn't have this headpiece, I'd be thinking clearly in the eyes of any of you Republicans that are watching. And I want to thank you if you have watched, and my other faithful viewers